So today we are going to actually be looking at some new features in Google Bard, try them out, and also experiment on the features that actually are involved in Google Bard. So let's go straight away. I'll open my Google browser. So actually Google Bard has updated a lot of features in their AI. Everyone have been hearing about AI. So there are three most popular large language models, which are ChatGPT, came out around November last year, 2022. Then we have Google Bard, and we have Bing Chat AI. These are the three most popular large language models you can use. 3 months ago, Google launched their own AI feature where you can use it in more research and narrow down some the research. So after some periods, they now came up with these features which we'll be trying. So I'll just run through the features and try them one after the other. Now they have the global reach, which you can now actually the search comprises of 40 new languages. Initially, it was only English language you can use to search to enter as a prompt on the Google Bard, but now you can actually collaborate with new language to accept Arabic, Chinese, German, Mandarin, and Spanish, some other languages. Actually, it's also you can have access to it in UA and in Europe and also in Brazil. They have expanded their reach. Actually, before it was limited to some countries, but now they have expanded it to 23 countries. Also, you can now listen to your responses, like responding not only prompt giving you response to the prompt you enter, you can now listen to the sound and you can hear it in over 40 languages. You can also adjust the prompts to make it shorter or longer or more professional. So you can actually adjust the response you get from your prompt that you entered. And also you can now pin, you can now rename your conversation with actually Google Bard. It's actually features that most of these features are already in ChatGPT. We'll be looking at it next. Then the next video we'll be doing will be actually comprising of all the three large language models: ChatGPT, Google Bard, and Bing Chat AI. I'll use the two of them, show you which one is best for which purpose and which one is best for which purpose, because I use the two of them. I use it almost every day. But there are some that I actually prefer in a scenario. Maybe there's a scenario I want to do, I say, okay, this is actually will give me a better response. For this kind of scenario, I was okay, this one is a good one to go. For this kind of scenario, I was okay, think I should try this. So I'll actually be doing that in the next video. So back to where we are. You can have access to rename your conversation, export your code to more places, share your responses, and also use images in your prompt. So let's try the features. We'll start with actually different languages in the Google Bard. I'll just open a new tab, type bard.google.com, press enter, and I'll also be launching also a new one, which is actually Google Translator. I'll just write translator, translate. I think pick Google Translate. This translate.google.com. So what we'll be doing here, we want to try the languages that we are accepted. Try out 2 languages. I will pick Chinese and Arabic. We'll try it in a prompt and see what it gives us. And we'll also try English. So let's go straight away. Over here, I'm gonna type in English. What is the best career path for a newbie in tech. I'll just click on go. I actually have an extension that usually check my grammar and fix it for me. So it's saying that I have one grammar. I'll also show you how to install extensions actually to ease your workflow. So I'll just click on it to correct the sentence. Okay, help me and fill question mark. I'll just click send, submit my prompt, and wait for an answer. It's reasoning. Alright, this is actually the answers I got. There are different careers, paths, software development, web development, but I'm not actually focusing on here. So this prompt was actually entered here in English, and if you look over here, this is actually our conversation that we have done. So it keeps track of all the conversation we have. This feature was not actually available in the previous version of that, but now actually it's now included. It's part of the update. We'll talk about that when we get there. I just want to try the language. So over here I'll be trying Arabic first. So I'll just copy this. Come to Google Translate. This is English. I'll paste it. Paste. But I don't want it to French. I'll come down, select Arabic. It's converted to Arabic. I'll click on this, copy. Now if I go to Bard, let's try it. See the new feature I've added. I think let's try it. Enter the prompt here. I'll paste. It's actually Arabic. I'll press go. So let's see what it shows us. Wow, can you see? It actually shows us this in Arabic language. Isn't it nice and wonderful? It's actually a new feature. You guys can try for people in other language. So we'll be trying Spanish again. So I'll come here, the same question, I'll just switch to Spanish. Over here, click on this. What is? I copy this, come over to this prompt, paste it, click on submit and see what it shows us. It actually gives us an answers in Spanish. So actually works, and those in different countries, those of my friends and my colleagues in different countries, you can actually take a look at this. And also I'll be wanting everyone to try it. Try if your language in your country is here. If it's not available, drop a comment below and we'll discuss on that. So we have actually experimented some of the features which is actually about the language. I don't want to make the video long. We'll check actually how to listen to responses. So we just use the prompt you have gotten already. So over here is actually this listing button that allows you to listen to your prompt, your responses that you entered in the prompt. So I'll actually listen in English and Spanish. I'll skip Arabic for now. So I'll just click on listen in English and let's listen to what it says. So it's loading, processing.
There are many great career paths in tech for newbies, but some of the most popular and in demand include software development.
This is actually a new feature. Isn't it wonderful? So let's go and try in Spanish. Click on listen to it and let's listen to Spanish.
Hay muchas carreras profesionales excelentes en tecnología para principiantes, pero algunas de las más populares y demandadas incluyen desarrollo de software, los desarrolladores de software.
Alright, so guys, so you see it actually works. We can try Arabic for those in Arabic countries. Just try it and let's listen to what it tells us.
هناك العديد من المسارات الوظيفية الرائعة في مجال التكنولوجيا للمبتدئين، ولكن بعضها من الأكثر شعبية والطلب عليها.
Okay, so everything is working. Just try it out the voice, and you actually go to adjust bad responses. So what it talks about is actually the responses are much. I can come here, click on this, go to edit my response. Come here, select this, copy, go over here, type the same question. But what I want to do is too long, so I want it to simplify. specify it. So I can come in not less or more than 100 words. So actually I'm done here. I just use this to correct my grammar. Use it to fix my grammar. Okay, click this and let's see our responses. If you watch well, now these words are not up to 100. So if you can count through these words, if you want to do, you see it's now narrows down. Before this option was not available, now they have incorporated this option. So let's try a shorter function. This is actually short, but let's try something like this. So I'll just click on edit text. Instead of words, I'll put characters. And let's see. Characters is actually talking about each sentence, like each word like this is a character. So this is a character. This is also a character. Question mark is a character. So each and every one of every symbol or letter is actually a character. The space is also a character. So I'm doing 100 characters and let's see what it shows us. Click on update and wait for a reply. You see, it actually shows us narrowed it down to actually 100 characters. Isn't this powerful? So this is actually on that feature. We'll look on that feature on how to pin and actually rename your conversation. Like I was talking before, here is actually a conversation. You can keep track of it. All the conversation you have is a new feature that was added. ChatGPT has this already. So actually here is actually where you can go over to your prompts before and continue your conversation. Maybe for instance, if you're working on a business plan, which is what I usually do most of the time, you can actually draft out a business plan for your company, and maybe tomorrow you want to write a letter for that your company as a managing director to a firm. You can actually come, instead of you going to draft out, you can just come here, write a letter for me for the above company as an MD for the above company, and it's gonna write it with the memory of the information it has about the company which was given before, and continue giving you better and better options and better responses. So over here now I see this response and I want to rename this response to make it shorter. This title already is what is the best career path for a newbie in tech. I can right click here, click on pin. If I pin it, you watch is pinned. So even though I have more prompts, if they are much, but this one that is pinned is actually up here, so it doesn't move. So if it is here, unless I unpin it, then that is where you can now go down, because if you keep on having a lot of prompts, there's a set time it will get to here will get filled up, it will now go below. So instead of you scrolling down, you can pin the prompt that you think you access more often over here and it works. So I'll actually unpin. Okay, come here, you can also rename it. When I click on rename, I can say okay, I'll remove this. I'll say best career paths for a newbie. I just delete this. For a tech, just put in tech. Sorry, tech. I'll rename it. If you watch well, it's now renamed. So these are features you can do. It's now renamed to best career path in tech. Also, you can also have option to delete. I can try. Let me try deleting this. I'll just click on this. Click. It's asking you no longer see this chart. That means every prompt you have entered, your responses, your feedback will be deleted. I'll just say confirm, and off you go. You see the prompt is now deleted. This doesn't have undo. You can't undo this now. Maybe in new or feature, more updates that will be released, we can now have a feature to undo your responses, or maybe we give you a time limit for your responses. Then let's try on that one. It's actually export your codes to more places. This is actually a perfect one I like. Over here we can try sharing your export, share or export. You can export to Google Docs. You can send it as email. If in case it compose an email for you, like let's say write an email to my client requesting, demanding for a quick payment on the goods delivered. Actually, I just do this, wait for my grammar check, fix it, write an email to the client, demand the payment on the goods delivered. I just click on this and watch what goes up. Now this is actually the email, dear client name. I hope this email finds you. I'm writing to you to follow up on the invoice for the goods that were delivered or whatever date. So I can actually say, okay, let me export this to Gmail. I just click on here, export to Google Docs. In case you want to type it in Google Docs, so you click on this. So it's creating the document over here. Now click on this, it opens it in Google Docs. So you can now see this letter is actually included in Google Docs. You can now have access to delete. You can now delete whatever you want to delete, make adjustment and save it, or you actually choose to export it. I also do a video on how to explain how to use Google Docs interface. So also another option you can have is actually draft in email. So it's creating a draft. I can open my Gmail over here. If you watch well, when my Gmail loads on my Google Workspace, it actually creates a draft for me to continue typing. Watch well now, look at it. Now added this as a subject. You can edit it and work on this and fix all this. So this is actually one of the features you can do. I don't want to see this, I'll just discard it. Then you now see that you can export options on your Google bar. Then let's try exporting a code which is says, let's say write and HTML, or let me give it a hard code C++, code for calculating my exam score. Not actually a big one. Let's see if it does that for us. Click on this prompt. Let's watch and see what else comes up with. So while here, if you look over here, you now see it has written the code for me to calculate my score. So over here, you can now see that the code is written in it. So you can now, he explains it actually for you here, and how to run your code and also save. So you can actually export your code or share it. You can also come here to copy your code, copy it and go to your code editor and paste it and run it. And actually, if this is just a big one, you can actually choose different drafts. So this is actually draft 1. You can actually choose draft 2. You see this is more shorter, creates a more shorter pattern for you. Then you can actually check draft 3. These are different ways it tries writing the code for you. Every prompt you give the language model, it actually looks at it and comes up with some responses which you can try. 1, 2, 3. You can also refresh it. You rewrite, you generate the draft for you and gives you more option to choose. So this is how you can actually export your code. Then you can actually share your code, which is over here. You can now share this prompt and response. So you are sharing both what the question you ask the person and also the reply, or you can share the entire chat. That means all the chat you have been doing. If you look over here, all the chat you are doing from the English, the career in tech, the Arabic, the Spanish, you can export your entire chat. You can generate more and add to this. You can create a public link to share for people to have access to use my chat. So I can actually click the public link over here. Just click on this, create a public link, create it for me, which is this. I can now copy it and share it on Facebook and share it on LinkedIn. I'll also add it. I'll also try adding it in the video description box below in the video for you guys to have access to this and look at it and see that it works. this one, I'll just copy it and paste it, save it here, paste here for now. So if you see, this is actually how it looks like. It now looks like a blog. So I'll actually drop it in the link below in your chat so that you just try it and see that it works. Then after that feature, we're actually going to try image prompt. So it also generates image, and you can also use your Google Lens to search for images, like snap an image and request it to give you an image. And also a cool feature I like is actually this voice using your microphone. So you can use your microphone to research. So let's try this last feature. I'll click on this. I'll click on it. While it's listening, I'll say, what is the largest mountain in the world? What is the largest mountain in the world? Just type it for me. So the voice types the word. I'll just click on this just to put the question mark and click on drafts. So it types it for me and pops up, which we all know. It brings out the mountains with the pictures. So actually here it helps you to narrow your search with your picture. So you actually have a picture showing you. This is actually a cool feature too. And also here you can actually upload a file like image. This is what they are talking about, but you should be careful that don't upload some sensitive information. Got it? So you can actually pick any image, either JPEG, PNG, or whatever. Do you have any image? Let me try searching for an image. Do I have any one to upload? Let me try downloading. I have any image? No. So actually, this is where you can upload the image, and you upload the image, search for you. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you have any question, drop it in the comment section below. I'll respond to you promptly. So watch out for the next video that will be coming out on the comparison between Google Bard, ChatGPT, and Bing Chat AI. Which one is the best and which one you have to use in each circumstances or situation. Thanks.